everybody, what's going on? Normally, with my YouTube channel that I'm starting off with, I try to joke around or do stuff about anime, but I want to talk about a couple things and then do something else. I never got the chance to get off my chest about my dad passing. And yes, I am putting this video out in the dark because I feel more comfortable in the dark because I've been in the dark for a long time. When my dad passed was one of the most horrifying things that ever happened to me. Because when I woke up that morning, I saw my dad and he was okay. And before I left, I told him I love him and he says, I love you too, little man. Have a good day at work. So I went to work. And when I got off work, I got all these phone calls. Where's your dad at? Do you know where your dad is? Have you seen your dad? And I said, no, I don't know. Because he might be gone somewhere. I don't know. Dad never really liked using phones, even though he had one. So I tried calling him, didn't answer, but I went home anyhow. Go in the house. I opened the door, you know. And so I started looking for him. I'm yelling out, hey, yo, Dad. Dad, where you at? Thinking that maybe, he might hear me. Sometimes you gotta yell loud because he has a hard time of hearing. So when I went into the room where he likes to stay at mostly and, sleep and stuff, which is his bedroom, I noticed I see his pants on the floor. Well, they're really on the chair, but, he didn't have them on. Dad normally always takes his pants off and put it in one specific spot and has his wallet in it at all times. Like me, I learned that from him. Because then I always know where my wallet is and I always know where something is because I forget a lot. So with me seeing that, I start looking around the room. I didn't see him. So then I go looking around the house. I go downstairs. I look around in the basement, look in the washer laundry room where Dad usually be sometimes if he's doing laundry because we had a lot of people living with us. Then I'll go upstairs. I check upstairs, make sure he ain't upstairs, and I'll look in the attic because sometimes he be up there just messing with things, tinkering and stuff. And see him. Went back in his room, yelled for Dad a couple more times. At this point, I'm already worried and nervous and trying to find him. I go look around the house on the outside because I didn't see him on the inside. After looking around the house on the outside, I didn't see him. So I went back in the house. I took another look. And knowing that his pants are right there, he has to be home. So I look around again, and I didn't see him. So then I go outside again and go around the block, knowing that Dad don't leave without his pants. But I went to go look around the block because maybe he could be around the block. His car is home, but maybe he could have went somewhere, went for a walk or something. I don't know. I didn't find him. So I went back in the house. I went back in the house and I looked around. I looked around his room a few more times. I looked around his chair that he likes to sit in, and then I went to the other side of his bed. When I found him, when I found my dad, he was cold to the touch. The side of his head had 3 slash marks on the side, like he got cut. And I'm trying to wake him up. I'm like, Dad, wake up. Dad, come on, wake up. And he ain't waking up. So I move all the stuff out the way. I move the couches out the way. I move the bed out the way. I move everything out the way. And we in the middle of the bedroom now. And I'm trying to hear if his heart is beating, and I didn't hear a heartbeat. So I started doing CPR. I called 911 first, let them know that my dad is out cold and he ain't breathing. So I start doing CPR, talking to them while I'm waiting for the ambulance and stuff to come. I tried doing CPR for a good time. He wasn't coming. I started crying because it's my dad and I don't want nothing to happen to him. I knew something was wrong that day because I heard the one song that I fear the most when it comes on, because that usually means someone's coming for my dad, and I think it each time I hear that song, even to this day. It's by Bone Thugs and Harmony. And I'm gonna miss everybody, and I'm gonna miss everybody. Ambulance show up, and the police show up. I'm holding my dad, crying. My uncle comes upstairs and sees me crying hysterically, holding my dad, talking about, Dad, come on, wake up. He wouldn't wake up. When the police got there, they tried to get me to go away from my dad. I wouldn't move. I wouldn't leave his side because I love my dad and I didn't want him to go. I wouldn't move. I wouldn't leave. So police pull out the tasers and they tase me. I didn't even feel it. I was overwhelmed by the fact that my dad is dead and he ain't coming back. And no matter how hard I try, he gone. My sister comes in the room and yells at the police and then come grabs me and takes me away from my dad. The ambulance people come and they start working on him. I'm outside crying, mad as hell. Losing my damn mind over my dad being dead. The family all in shock and the ambulance come back out and said he had a mini stroke with a seizure back to back. They wanted everybody to leave the house for the night that was living there. Everybody left but me. Because I didn't want to leave. I didn't want to leave my dad's house. I didn't want to leave my dad. Oh, I was hoping that it was like a prank or a joke and my dad would come back and be like, I got you. Even though he ain't really he don't do pranks like that. He if he's drunk, he'll do real funny jokes and stuff. Dad always had jokes. Um, I'm mostly upset with myself though about it because even though I did what I could and I tried my hardest and he didn't come back, I'm upset with myself because before my dad passed, we got into an argument and we never got to finish the argument. We never got to finish hashing stuff out. And we ended it on bad terms and I regret that because my dad means everything to me and he gone. He's been gone for almost, I think, like four or 5 years by now. I never really got to fully grieve. When I tried, my family would stop me. I decided to make this video, one, to try to let some stuff off my chest because I've been holding a lot of stuff in. But two, to tell my dad I love you and I miss you. I wish you was here because you always knew what to do. I love you, Dad.